What is up, fanboys and fangirls? Welcome to a surprise that we didn't plan on doing episode of the FanTracks podcast. Of course, coming to you from fanboysanonymous.com. I am your host, as always, Tony Mango. Joining me, as always, is Robert DeFelice.
I think I would be a Red Lantern, but we'll get into that.
We would have to have a debate about that. Green Lantern, Beware My Power, this movie that we're going to be watching, that I didn't know existed until today, when it's been released. Of this idea of, hey, look at that Green Lantern movie, and I'm like, I had in my notes that the next movie in the DC animated story was going to be the one with the kids, with Superboy, and or do they call him Superboy? I guess they call him Superboy. There's too many Superboys and Supergirls and all this. But John Kent and Damian Wayne, I thought that was going to be the next one. I did not even know this Green Lantern movie existed, and then stumbled upon it. So look at that, we're going to watch it because that's what we do. We watch these movies because we enjoy them, and we hope that you are going to do the same. If you don't know what the FanTracks podcast is in general, and you're wondering why is this not the movie, well, you didn't read, first off, because I never said it was. But
just always read. Reading is fundamental.
I still get messages every once in a while where people are like, oh man, I thought this was the movie. And it's like, but you see on there that it says FanTracks audio commentary podcast, right? But yeah, just in case you don't really know, this is just a podcast. We're not going to show you the movie. Just that little part on the screen right now, if you're watching this on YouTube, is not going to convert itself over to the movie. That would be a copyright issue. Not going to deal with all those legal ramifications. But we are going to be watching it for the first time and giving you our perspective and reacting to the things that are happening here and kind of shooting the shit and talking about whatever we want to talk about, cracking some jokes along the way. Same as we would if you were just joining us on the couch and we were all just watching a movie together. So, what we will do is I will give you a countdown of 3, 2, 1, play. And when I say play, we're going to hit play on our streaming services that we've got. So that way you can do the same. And then you can sync up your time code with the little time code that is on the screen in particular. If you're obviously listening to this outside of YouTube on, like, say, Google Podcasts or Amazon Music or something like that, then you can't see the time code. But that's why you, all the more reason, should just go 3, 2, 1, play, do it, and then go along. That way you get to watch this along with us, and everything works out like that. Pretty simple. So as we do that, if you want to chime in with your thoughts, drop a comment below on YouTube. And if you want to show your support before we get into this whole thing, and you want to help us out in some kind of way, pass us along with the share button, hit the like button. That helps out quite a bit. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that makes you an awesome person. If you don't subscribe, you're a terrible person. I hate you. Ring that little notification bell as well.
The bar is low for you, isn't it?
I mean, it's at least it gives you some points towards that direction. But if you want to help out on the monetary side of things as well, too, we got TeePublic and Redbubble for you to pick up some merch. We've got the join button on YouTube that gives you access to the same members only content you will get on the Patreon, patreon.com/Fanboys Anonymous. And, even if it's $1, helps out a long way. You get to the Darkcast tier on Smart Cat Moment. You get the same thing as bonus features here on Fanboys Anonymous. You get to pick your poison, where you could request things. And you get to know that, hey, you're keeping the lights on for us. So, Beware My Power, Green Lantern's light. If you want to keep the Green Lantern light on, open up that wallet. Pass a little bit our way. Anyway, that is enough setup. I have not seen a single trailer for this movie. It seems like it's a little bit less than an hour and a half long. So I'm hoping that it's not one of those ones that feels too rushed and that it ends up being one of the better ones, but I guess we'll find out.
Well, if it's about 90 minutes, I think we're definitely going to get our money's worth.
Hopefully. And hopefully you guys enjoy that as well, too, when you're listening to this, and that you enjoy the ride. Remember, it is 3, 2, 1, play. And when I say play, then you hit the play button. I'll do the same. That's the point. All righty, everybody, get yourself ready. 3, 2, 1, play. Look at that. It's green. Didn't see that one coming.
When you think of the Green Lantern, which person do you think of?
I typically think of Hal, but to be honest, I mean, after all these years, I really kind of don't see the point of Hal as much as John. Not only for just, some people like the whole idea of just the diversity side of things, but I like hard-nosed military Green Lantern more than another jokey guy, Hal. Because I want Flash to be the jokey guy.
So I definitely got used to Hal, but in my head I see John, and that's because John is the first Lantern I ever saw because of the Justice League cartoons. And we
Yeah,
are
he's
in the
great
middle
in
of a
that.
war.
I also think Kyle Rayner a lot too. I'll tell you when I don't. Simon Baz.
That is not a name that comes to mind when you think of the Green Lantern. Ooh.
So this is supposed to be in the continuity of the Tomorrowverse, by the way.
Ah, he's having PTSD.
Jesus.
Oh,
He
fuck.
deserve that. Not anymore. You're gonna drop his shit.
Whoa.
Hey, this is my alley to be a drunken hobo in.
What is that? Like,
Are they gonna
whoa.
set this guy on fire? What the fuck?
Please stop them. Oh, thank God. Like, he could have just set him on fire anyway.
Yeah, he could have just been like, nah, toss the thing.
Bro, you're covered in alcohol. Please don't. I now care more for this background character.
I mean, just take a pipe to the arm like that. Fuck. And they shock
Oh,
him, of
come
course.
on. Boy, we are really establishing a universe of people I don't like.
Hmm. It's a good touch.
Ugh. The modern age, I see.
Yeah.
Although if it really was the modern age, there'd be a bunch of people around with the cameras in.
That's true. And this would have ended up in a much poorer situation because he's the only black man against fighting the other two.
Hopefully they would have been filming by the time that they were already threatening to burn a hobo. But yeah, what do you think of the cell shaded animation?
Not bad.
I'm liking it.
The proportions aren't off or anything like they've had sometimes. It's not distracting me at all. That's a good shot as far as the animation's going right now. I'm assuming that that's Ganthet. And not like, oh, that's our version of Jessica Cruz.
Okay, well, you never know. Make a wish.
I do like the Hal Jordan Abin Sur gives him the ring story better though.
Right now, they're framing him like he just almost too inquisitive, and he just has to be a hero.
And he's like, "Oh my god, it's an alien! Let me kill it. I'm gonna save this
He's
whole.
bleeding purple.
I'm gonna save this whole planet by being the guy that killed the alien before he had a chance to kill us all."
I don't like the Blue Man Group.
He's like, "Hey, Papa Smurf, what's going on?"
Bro, you're gonna take a blue-skinned creature to the hospital?
Now it's gray skinned.
Oh, now, oh, whoa.
What?
Now it's just burning. It's
Why is it
disintegrating.
just disintegrating?
The ring won't disintegrate. Maybe that's how they die on other planets.
Hmm.
That's what you took away from that, John?
He's like, "Poor bastard." Well, just walks away. Yeah, you don't volunteer for this, you know?
That's awesome. That's the coolest way to get a superpower.
But just like comes
It's
feeling sick.
literally chosen you based
Yeah.
on your qualities.
You're like, "Hey, you're pretty great."
Daily Show, John Stewart.
Yeah. Do, 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 do.
Is there no training video?
Yeah, you would think there'd be a little bit for that. There's like thousands of us. You're gonna cover him. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say you're gonna cover him so he doesn't suffocate in space or what? I also go by Jeffrey.
Bro, you don't know Superman?
Right, yeah. At this point, Superman, Batman, Flash, Wonder Woman, you know, how many other people have been in the Justice League?
Wait, whoa. You take him to the Justice League Watchtower and not the Lantern? Like,
I
you
guess
know what I'm saying?
it was too far. This is the quickest, easiest thing. Maybe they've got like Hal on there. Yeah, Vixen, Martian Manhunter, Green Arrow.
Where the fuck are they? They should be back within a week.
Bahamas. the fuck are you?
Hey. Bro, what? Guys, come on. He said, hey, come on.
Right.
Come on. Guys, Green Lantern, come on. Settle down.
Yeah, I mean, tell me that they don't know a Green Lantern yet. John's never come across a Green Lantern. What do you think about Vixen? You like that character?
It's a fine character. It's not one you normally see in this scenario.
I think you could get more out of Vixen than what she's pretty much done. Not one of my favorite characters, but I like her being one of those like she's kind of like one of the head of the C tier types.
This seems highly unnecessary. I bet you do. What? What?
Oh, so they just killed off Hal then, or at least you're supposed to think that.
That's it?
Like, ah, it's a regular Tuesday.
What the fuck is Batman?
Right. And you mean Flash isn't done with his mission yet? He's Flash.
I'm seeing a lot of plot holes with this Justice League. They're not very bright.
Hmm. You put your middle finger up.
Do it. Do it. I dare you.
Ah, no balls.
That's kind of a ball. It's a ball of
Think it's a setup.
Well, who do you think is setting them up?
The only one I can think of is maybe Sinestro, because he is the go-to villain. But I mean, this could end up being like a Corona thing where
They're not doing anything like connected like they were before with these movies, are they?
yeah, they are. They were calling it the Tomorrowverse. That's what I was saying earlier.
Oh, good. Because I know that we had seen like 4 or 5 of them that were just like one-off stories.
Yeah, like Catwoman hunted wasn't in that connection, and
Neither was like, I almost said Bruce Lee, Batman,
yeah,
and the movie that was essentially Bruce Lee.
yeah, they're still doing the standalone, but the Long Halloween ones are supposed to be in the same continuity.
Hmm.
All starting from that Superman one with Parasite and all.
That was good.
Kind of a Max Landis thing a little bit. Landis has some great ideas.
Apparently, he's a not so great person though.
Hmm. We got Tomar Ray, Kilowog.
Shouldn't this have been played first?
Right, yeah.
All right. So, what Lantern Corps would you be in?
I got a feeling I wouldn't, if I did like some tests or something, I wouldn't get the willpower one, I don't think. I don't think I'd get rage by any means. Certainly wouldn't get greed. I'd probably end up with something dumb like the Indigo Tribe. What about you?
So, I think if it's left to the choice of the rings, which would mean it's left to how other people view me, I'd probably get something dumb like the Indigo Tribe or the Blue Lantern Corps of Hope. Like you never hear anything good about these
Yeah.
Lantern Corps.
Yeah, so they're just killing Tomar Ray. They potentially killed off Hal. You got to assume that they've killed off Kilowog. They're starting off this universe being like, yeah, I don't think we really need to deal with a lot of these extra characters. That sucks. Yeah.
Maybe they just. Oof. Oh shit, PTSD. Very good.
No reaction to, I guess that wasn't Hal. Green Arrow didn't say anything.
She's someone who looked like Hal. I guess they're not as great. Fuck.
That's a flex. I guess that's supposed to be Avensor. And that's old Haffy.
Oh, fuck.
Mm. Come on, Shayara. You'd be a dick for her. You just gave it up, you dumb shit.
Come on, buddy. Is she brainwashed?
Yeah, so this is certainly
He's
before
being
the
a
Hawks
dick.
come into the Justice League. What do you think about the Hawks?
They're mid.
I wouldn't even go so far as mid. Never been a big fan of those characters. We gotta kill her off too. Also an Egyptian. Also, you know,
So I'm a hawk.
useful.
No.
He's like, lady, I was just getting into a fight in the alley.
He's like, yeah, Hobo was gonna kill himself, and
I wish we had like Zeta Tube technology and teleporters and everything right now. It'd
yeah,
be so much
fuck. I wish
easier.
we had like something to that effect.
Even if we personally couldn't teleport, if we could just teleport inanimate objects.
I think teleportation is the one power I want.
Time
That
control.
it's for me. It's either teleporting or the ability to control time.
To me, the teleporting, the time control, control minds, read minds, that kind of thing, and healing. Those are the four that are like,
Healing is good. I don't know if I'd want the power to read minds. It'd drive me insane.
just give me the living tribunal powers. Just make me God.
The living tribunal.
Yeah, you're gonna stand right in front of it. That's really fucking smart. How about you stand next to it and make a thing? You know, that way you don't die.
No, because then you. It's my heroic death. Living tribune. How scary would that be if something like that actually happened?
I mean, I'm already freaked out about like what the hell's in the ocean, you know?
I know, we don't even know what the bottom of the ocean is.
We're slightly perturbed or a little hungry or
Yeah. Eat a Snickers.
or if it's Tuesday. At least you got a window seat.
Would you do the space travel?
But I would.
Like the space tourism?
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't?
I don't want to get off this planet. How the fuck's gonna happen? You know? People are like, "Oh, I would love to visit Mars." No, I've seen Armageddon.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
That's what she said.
You had it before, bro.
It's convenient that Green Arrow knows this shit.
I'm proud. Proud.
Yeah, very proud, and it still worked, right?
Yeah.
The ring should have just talked back and been like, I'm not believing it. Put some oomph behind it. At least it charges fast.
That is the power we need in our cell phones and our car batteries.
For ourselves, fuck, if you could take like a 30-second nap and
Oh
feel
my god, yeah.
recharged.
No.
So be like, oh, Hawkman, you're only going to come back to life in like a minute.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's not quite murder if you're. Well, I mean, technically it's still murder, but you know what I mean.
Murder in self-defense is a different kind of murder.
Right. Start getting into some different. Is it manslaughter, second degree, whatever? Is it? What are you gonna do, Shire? Fucking hit it with your uh, mace?
Don't make fun of her.
She's a Hawkgirl. She could take it. I'm Strange. We're talking about Zeta technology. It would make sense. Ran. What do you think about Adam Strange? I've never liked the character.
Looks like the hobo in the alleyway. He looks like someone said put Luke Skywalker in the DC world.
But give him longer hair. Oh, no, I guess Last Jedi. He had longer hair. Fuck that movie.
How did you fucking...
Yeah, now what? Strange. Your whole character is a jetpack and a shitty gun.
Boba Fett.
I like the effects on the power ring. Energy looks cool.
The animation's really good. No.
Hawkgirl's like, speak for yourself. I want to kill him. The Night Flyer. Gone, yes. Dead, yes. And then he just fades away.
Why would you let him free? Well, you're the one that's letting him lead the way, even though he's very clearly new on the job.
Right, yeah. I was thinking the same thing a minute ago. I'm like, he's doing the questioning, and I'm like, Green Arrow should really be in charge of this.
I don't like this Justice League. They're very inept.
They could be a lot better off, yeah. You know why, right?
There's no Batman.
Exactly. If Batman were here, he'd be like, no, we'll just do this. He's like, oh, I like this ring now.
I imagine that there's probably really that in space somewhere.
Oh, it's gotta be. You said those images of the Webb telescope?
That's beautiful and scary.
It's haunting, that stuff. And it's like, apparently the image, which has like thousands of galaxies in it, is the equivalent of a grain of sand held an arm's length away. Like, that's the size of what the picture was.
What do you think they're That's a different conversation.
But what do you think is out there?
What do you think? Yeah, like what
Fucking
if
anything.
is it all like multiverse? Are there different versions of you and I somewhere? Are
I
you
kind of
running the
hope
world?
and don't hope that there are different versions of me. I hope I'm the best one out of all of them at the very least. No, actually, I hope that's they're better than me. They teach me how
I
to
was
be.
gonna say.
If I'm the best, then this universe doesn't have much to.
I've seen you take a full breath.
Yeah. With a scan of my DNA. Don't look. I have to whip it out real quick. Like, can't you get like a blood sample or spit
No, no, no.
swab or something? He's like, oh well, I mean, it's not always fun, but who's this dude?
That 3D printer really works.
Yeah.
Easy. No.
Green Arrow's not thinking to himself, wait, everybody speaks English?
That's what I was thinking, actually. Like, all these universes, and everybody's just like, Earth. That's it. That's what we have. Everything is Earth.
Did you ever see the movie Arrival?
I don't think so.
You should check that out.
I say he's pretty scary looking.
How pointless. I'm gonna die with my ship.
Green Arrow is useless. You're the most experienced. Lead the way here, pal.
He's like, make sure that there's enough power for my radio system. I want to play my mixtape. Also, turn the AC on.
It was a swerve. Heel turn. Tony, change it. Change it on the list.
Kamikaze. Totally gonna kamikaze. There you go. Called that one.
Oh.
She's like, pretty sweet.
What a waste of time that scene was.
Yeah, that really didn't accomplish anything.
They were trying out something else.
All this green. Look at this. Everything is just green.
Do you think this movie's about the Green Lantern?
Should be orange. They're like, I can't fly in this fucking twister. Don't know that guy. Who do you think's at fault?
I'm not confident enough and familiar enough with the
Doesn't seem like
story.
an apocalypse type thing because they would just go all out and be like, yeah, it's us. I don't know too much about the Rana Thanagar thing to know if there's like a third party. But yeah, I'm assuming it's not the New Gods. Certainly makes no sense for it to be like the White Martians or anything.
I think it would have to be another lantern. Maybe it is all Sinestro based.
That makes the most sense if they ended up just being like, Sinestro, it's got the Yellow Lantern Corps and he's doing the shit.
Fuck him.
Then again, I don't know too many of these alien based Green Lantern enemies. Like, I know this makes no sense for this to be Black Hand or Tattoo Man or whatever. That'd be pretty fucking funny if it was Tattoo Man.
So if they all have the same continuity, they haven't necessarily gone with the big villains in all the movies.
Yeah, I bet they're saving a lot of them though. We'll get Brainiac in like a crossover or something. Although I guess technically all these are crossovers.
Multiverse.
It's all
Not
Thanos.
multiverse. Shared universe. It's crazy that like wasn't a concept, and now it's the only thing people do.
Yeah. We're spoiled for superhero content these days, but I'm not gonna fucking complain. Don't know her.
Legit. Oh,
Don't know that guy.
I think he's a lizard.
I mean, we're talking Yellow Lantern Corps right here, but see that vampire chick that's in the Batman series? Lady Nocturna or something? Maybe that's her.
You think they would debut her here?
I don't know any of that either. We're gonna call him Bug Zapper and Goro and
Shapeshifter. Ditto.
Bad Beast Boy. That's Killer Croc.
Now that's like we have Killer Croc at home.
That's Discount Killer Croc. Yeah, instead of Killer Croc, it's Agitator Alligator.
Oh.
I've peaked on this episode of the FanTracks. I'm not going to get better than that. Despero? No, probably not.
Agitator Alligator.
That'd be a pretty awful way to go. Some guy's just kind of like, yeah, I'm just going to put that sword right into you.
I like how he, for the most part, has complete control of his powers relatively quickly.
Yeah, that's true.
Lethal force is not authorized. Lady?
And now you're dead.
Oh, there he is. It's very noble of her, considering she's like, I want to kill people. And then she's like, oh, that guy's my friend, kind of.
True.
Ah,
Lights out. Good. Sinestro is immediately in best character territory for this. He makes a pun, beats the shit out of someone.
God, the bar is so low for you. You just have to be an asshole.
Pretty much. I'm always pointing out who I think is the best character. It's always the jerk. Weird that the emblem on his chest is not the Yellow Lantern one.
He's special. God, she needs help. Hey, hell.
Hey, look at that. Just hanging out.
Feels like Grizzly Adams meets Chuck Norris. When you look
Surprised
at
they went
this,
with the ginger thing for Hal. I guess technically he's not ginger, but he's very orange hair. Why are you like happy about this?
yeah.
They won't be doing it anymore. They're dead. Like what? He ate my sandwich.
Stupid.
Looking like a guy straight out of Doctor No with that fucking suit.
Just wash it off.
Just wash off the radiation. Totally naked, right?
You're like, hey. That was nice of him to put clothes on the guy.
True. If you want a real doomsday weapon, you know what to do. Doomsday. And Sinestro doesn't see this.
It would. See, I want these kinds of things.
Conveniently right there too. Takes 3 hits.
Her name is Lyssa.
It's funny. It's like Lyssa, Dave. You take the small ship or the big ship?
Big.
Yeah, but take the small one. Might be faster. Might not be detected as much. Maybe Bug Guy would probably be able to see that. He's got enough lenses. You're not like emaciated for spending all this time just sitting there. Nice.
Oh my god.
I mean, greatest Green Lantern and all, you know?
Oh, fuck. Interesting.
You think this is a setup?
Yeah, maybe. He is Sinestro's protege.
Could be in the parallax thing. Couldn't have said that before.
Deep breath.
It's like, remember, call me Ring.
Come on.
And Sinestro didn't know this?
There's some logic issues in this movie.
And he
Well,
flat
now
out
it
even
is.
sees it there. Your computer, and you're like, oh.
She's like, I just got here, bro. What the hell?
Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jackarat. Is that like Baccarat? Sweetie. Banco.
Yeah. Cat.
Sweet. For anybody who has no idea what we're talking about, check out the Refutable Kill series where throughout all the Bond films, there's a lot of Baccarat.
Amazon recently said they'd be rebooting the franchise. Obviously.
Yeah. No kiss.
Come on, let's not do this.
Idiot. He's like, yes, I'm tired of this question. We've had it like 4 times already. One of the things I always liked about the Young Justice show is the whole Zeta Beam technology.
Do you think that there are at least tests or something for like some alternative energy source that we would never hear about because it's not on this earth?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Philadelphia experiment, even.
Yeah. Oh yeah. God, that's so stupid.
Again, a review to a kill. I'll give you a floppy disk. I gotta say, despite the fact that the Green Lantern Corps is a pretty interesting concept, I don't think introducing the Green Lantern Corps in this universe for this like particular series should have been about Ran and Thanagar.
I would agree.
Like, I could not give a shit about Adam Strange. What are you gonna do, Green Arrow? Shoot a fucking arrow in space?
He's been the biggest letdown.
I know he's controlling other armies too. Where is Hal?
Well, isn't he useless?
He
So
still got a
they,
gun. Yeah.
I guess he did prove himself to be good with that mace.
All right, at least they're not making John just as good as Sinestro. Although he'll end up winning the fight. The old alligator agitator. How that works. Nice.
Sheesh.
Maybe stop lecturing him. You guys are fighting.
See?
Shoot.
What?
Something's definitely up with Hal then.
Seems shady. Yeah, this new continuity is really doing a lot to change the backstories here.
He can just will it back to himself. We just established this. Just be like, mirror. And then it comes.
Okay, good. Oh.
Go through? That's pretty cool. I didn't see that coming.
That would be awesome unless it was.
My master. Huh.
Hal's the master. Shit's reversed now.
Yeah, they probably will go with the parallax thing. Bowless 007. Balls Q. Yeah, they're gonna go full parallax on this.
They wouldn't have a problem if they had a ghetto blaster.
Shot burn behind, and you're
And you're
too
too late. You give green a bad name.
Jordan used to work on the dock.
Whoa, we're halfway there.
Now, when he takes this out, you know what he has to say. See you later, alligator. Boo, he didn't.
It's a deleted scene. You just didn't see it.
Couldn't just shot him. Dead.
Well,
You can make anything with it. He makes a gun.
he's fine. Oh fuck!
Oh shit.
Whoa!
Gotta get the outfit change. There we go.
I thought something was wrong here.
There you go. There's parallax.
Oh god! Ugh!
He's flying through space naked.
Wouldn't you? At least that fills some of the plot holes. Like, no wonder he, found the power core to the
Yeah.
trap right away.
He's really just pulling a Dr. Manhattan here.
Pretty cool, actually. Why you running?
We just need one more ring. Yeah, really, what are you gonna do? You know? Because he got
This wouldn't be a problem if Superman was here.
like 20 Green Lantern rings.
I guess he's just away for the week.
Be a real nice time for Superman to come in, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this should be happening. Even though that was the one thing I hated about Snyder's Justice League. Not Snyder's. Well, yes, Snyder's, but the other one too.
Whedon.
Yeah. Where it was like they were all getting their asses handed to him, and Superman just shows up. Oh, you're struggling? Bang, bang, bang. All right, movie's over. It's very noble. Shouldn't they be focusing all their energy on trying to get the parasite out of him?
I mean, how are you gonna do it? Just like
Batman would know.
that's true. You really have to use your strength for that. You can't just erase it.
It looks cooler. Come on, dude. One Green Lantern ring. You do.
Well, I mean, the world's kind of shit right now. Log in. It just says that on the screen.
Man, their love is gonna put an end to the war.
No, she's got to be with Hawkman, and then they got to die and come
Well,
back
yeah,
and die and come back
now.
and die and come back. That'd be funny if he didn't remember it. He's like, "What those who worship evils might beware." Line.
But he's got lantern rings on as well, doesn't he? Like, shouldn't that be powering up his rings? Ah, see? Do it. Do it. Fucking do it.
Pussy
No,
out.
that's enough to get the.
Same hand. Hmm.
Arrow.
He's like, "Look, I just need one Green Lantern friend." Curious if this is going to end with those other rings going to like Guy, Kyle, Cruz.
Really, you couldn't just get the parasite out of him with all this shit that you people do? You could. There was no other way.
Hawkgirl didn't really do anything in this fight, did she?
Nope. Useless.
Yeah, Arrow killed him. John took the rings off. Adam Strange is going to divert this, and Hawkgirl is like, hey, look.
Oh, well. She's just there to be a distraction.
Meanwhile, Black Canary is out there going, what do you mean that he's your best friend? And Roy Harper's like, yeah, what the fuck? Nice little area. Also, you think it's a coincidence that they have both Shiera and Vixen in this with Jon Stewart, knowing how in the animated series it was the two primary love interests?
No. I think it's purely planned out. He's like, yeah, I'll watch over a lot of things.
Meanwhile, the rings go by and didn't pick either of them. Shiera's like, I got a lot of willpower. What the fuck?
And she's too busy being a hot girl.
I love those stories where it's like the ring was going to go to Superman, and then Hal was a little bit closer, you know.
Makes sense. Well, come on now. Where are they gonna go eat?
That's a weird shot. Why didn't they have
The Green Lantern in the fucking shot?
Yeah, like he could have followed him and they could have been walking together. For the movie to end with Green Arrow, that's a little bit odd.
Not
All right,
something I'll think about a lot.
predictions
like,
on if they do a mid or end credit thing.
They should.
I think I could see them teasing maybe. Let's see, who did they not necessarily
Flash.
go into that? Maybe Flash.
Because they've done Batman with the Long Halloween. They've done Clark with what was the Rise of the not the Rise of Superman. It was something. It was an origin story for Superman.
Man of Tomorrow.
Man of Tomorrow.
I'm gonna say that they tease something else though. I'm gonna say that they tease something like Constantine. They seem to really be into Constantine a lot lately. I don't know.
Well, he was the catalyst for the last
yeah.
thing. So maybe they'll. I'm thinking of like who's the main hero? Like they haven't shown Wonder Woman yet, have they?
I don't think so. I mean,
She's in. No,
Yeah.
she was in the old one with the Superman bill.
Gotta say, not my favorite of these.
This new continuity, the Tomorrowverse, as you were saying, it's not gripping me in the way that the last series was, but I'm hoping that gets better with time and more Batman movies.
The continuity I'm okay with a little bit, but the movie itself, I mean, it's all just about Ran and Thanagar war and John's along for the ride. I feel like this would have been one of those things that somebody would have pitched this and I would have been like, can't we figure out a better story here? It's like another tale. Do we need to make it about trying to cram as much in there just to introduce a bunch of these characters?
I didn't like the Justice League was very clueless throughout the film.
I guess we're not going to get any kind of tease. All right, well, that's it.
That was a great time. I definitely didn't expect it. So I'm never gonna complain.
I mean, better than nothing, but I do feel a little bit like, well, it's a little half-assed. Certainly not my favorite, but better than nothing. And I'm glad to have watched it. I hope that everybody that checked this podcast out enjoyed the movie, enjoyed the podcast, and let us know what you think. If you are looking forward to the next thing more, or if this was that's the deal breaker, I'm not going to watch any more of these. I highly doubt that's the case, but whatever it is.
I want more surprises, because this was so nice. Didn't have to have the wait time or anything. It was just, hey, there's a movie. You want to watch it? Great.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah.
Like a 3 out of 5.
Mid range. I don't know what I'm going to end up ranking it yet. I'll pop something up over on Letterboxd when I get an opportunity, and on to the next one. It should be the one with the kids, as far as I'm aware. Maybe there is another thing that just sort of, hey, out of nowhere, there's a fucking Booster Gold movie or whatever. But
Great ghost movie.
Yeah, I'd be down for it. Why not? So, any other thoughts you got?
I'm glad that they're doing these. Someone asked me actually on the anonymous app thing, how would I fix the DCEU? And I said I would just let them theatrically release their animated films. I think that they're much better at those. Just stick to those.
I wouldn't even start to get into that without being like, okay, let me map everything out. It would take me like weeks to figure that out, but
I'm sure you already have in some degree.
I wrote up a couple things in the past. I had a 3-film structure in mind before. If I remember correctly, the first film would have dealt with Brother Eye and the Justice League coming together. Or no, the first film was the alien invasion. Second movie was Brother Eye and everything, and it being tied into Brainiac. And the third film was Darkseid. But things change.
I like it. Do it. Right.
Let me get on that. Yeah. So thank you for your support, everybody. If you want to make sure that you check out whatever is happening next, subscribe and follow on Facebook and Twitter, and check out fanboysanonymous.com. If you're into the pro wrestling stuff, go to smartcatmoment.com. And if you just want to follow me in general, go to a mango tree or Tony Mango all over the place. And if you want to follow what Rob's got going on, he's that dude Felice.
I am. I don't have a cool thing like a mango tree, but hopefully I'll have dudefleece.com soon, and just a whole lot of cool things coming up if the universe permits. So thank you. I enjoyed this. I want to do more of these. I miss fanboys. I miss non-wrestling content. And yeah, on to the next.
And the next one is whatever it is, but we hope to see you there, everybody. So thank you for joining us for this. And leave a comment below with your thoughts on what you would like to see next. We'll factor that in. If you want to make sure we do something, do the pick your poison tier and directly fund that. If you're like, my God, you guys have been talking about this Mount Rushmore Spider-Man villains forever. Why didn't you do it? Well, hey, toss some money our way. We'll definitely find a means.
You know what, though? Callum Wiggins was very open to watching Spider-Man the Animated Series with us. We need to jump on that because that show's great. It's cheesy as all hell, but it's so good.
We did check out one of those previous episodes. If you want to go back to I think it's the most recent FanTracks. It might be the one before that, but I think it's the most recent one. And 56 other episodes of this. So if you enjoyed this and this was your first time, then check out some of the other movies and some of the other TV show content, everything else that we've done. But at least for now, that's it. And adios. But it's time for us to geek out.